Hey everyone, it's Mark David Heiser from Day Did You Win? And if you watched my workout recap from last week as far as my training goes for now the Chicagoland Spring Marathon, I kind of hinted that I was getting something new this week that I'd be using a lot of my runs, and I wanted to share that with you today. So let's get into that. So first of all, this is not a product that's going to speed me up or help my performance in any sort of way. In fact, it might even slow me down a little bit. But what this product is it's going to allow me to share more of my running with you and just kind of create some different content that I haven't been doing. So what I got is the GoPro Hero 9. So I have been using GoPros in the past. This is my first one. This is the Hero 4. Which still had the complete casing around it. You had to switch the back doors to make it waterproof. Overall, not the best that GoPro obviously has ever made. There's absolutely no stabilizing or anything like that. So any kind of action shot you took was still quite shaky. So the second GoPro that I got then was the Hero 7, which came out about 3 years later, I believe. So I didn't do as much really with the 4, but then with the 7, they started becoming more stabilized in the video quality and such, and so that's what got me really excited about the 7. Really, it was a great camera. I've had this one for probably about 2.5 years, 2.5 to 3 years, I believe it. Is when it came out, and I got it right away basically. And so really I was hanging on to this one. It was working really well for me up until this winter. I don't know if it's the batteries, I don't know if it's just the age of the camera now that's already 2.5 years old, but it was really starting to glitch out on me during my runs, especially this winter. Like I said, in the cold temperatures, it was not working well. Battery was draining unbelievably quick, which I know has been a huge issue with GoPro, but it just wasn't working very well. I'm still going to hang on to this camera. I'm going to see if I can't get it to work better in the summer and still use it, but it was time for an upgrade, and I talked to my wife about it, and she actually jumped on pretty quick, and we were comparing the GoPro Hero 9 to the GoPro Max, which is more of a 360 camera. And I was really wanting to get the Max, but then we looked at the specs and we looked at the quality, and we thought, you know, we could still get better quality videos out of the 9 than what we could with the Max for what we would use it for. So we both agreed the 9 was the best deal for us. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. I'll be honest, I have already opened this, but I want to show you guys as well what comes with the GoPro Hero 9. So one of the things that they have done this time as compared to other GoPros is you get this case to put your GoPro Hero 9 in, which is not a large case, not like overbearing. You're not going to fit a lot of stuff in this, but it is a good size case, especially just for carrying your camera. So what you get is, of course, you get your instruction manuals. There's some stickers here that you get about just subscribing to GoPro, which is an extra fee. I've never done it. And also you get your instruction manual, which if you look, there's probably about 15 to 20 different languages in it, and only about 4 pages worth are in English. And so it looks thick, but really there's not too much information in there. A lot of the information I get on quality and getting the best out of my GoPro, I go right to YouTube and I look for others, especially with the preferred settings. That's just where I go to find out that information. So obviously then you got your charging cord, but no brick to plug it into the wall. So if you want one of those, you're going to have to purchase that separately. You get a couple of mounts. Sorry, that was a box that fell. So you get a couple of these mounts. You get one of these. It actually goes more like on a helmet. I've actually never used one of these. Maybe sometime soon I will. This one, this goes onto like a handheld mount, so like a selfie stick. Then you get your battery. And I'll get more into this battery here in a little bit. And then you get your GoPro Hero 9, of course. One of the things I like about this as compared to the 7 and 4 that I've already had, and I believe the GoPro Hero 8 already had this too, was that there is no extra casing. So with the 7, it came with this extra casing, and I'll just show you what this looks like. So basically it's this, but this is what allows you to mount it to a selfie stick or anything like that. With the GoPro Hero 9, it's right here on the bottom. You just pull these tabs out and it's ready to go on any kind of selfie stick or pull that you may need or may use. Obviously it doesn't come with that. I believe when they first came out with the GoPro Hero 9 package, there were some options to getting one. I already got all that stuff, and that's going to come up in a future video, probably maybe next week. I'm going to go through some of the stuff that I use with my GoPro Hero 7 and now 9 that I think might be useful for others who are interested in buying a GoPro as well. So like I said, though, they did, unfortunately, as I said, I'm going to get back to the batteries. They did change the batteries up for the GoPro Hero 9. And I think they did for the 8 as well. 8 and 9 might have the same batteries. I'm not 100% sure. But this is the GoPro Hero 9 battery, and this is from my 7. You're going to kind of get a good look at this, and there's quite a bit of a size difference, so there are different batteries. I don't think that really equates to better battery life, which I wish it would. But unfortunately, they did change the batteries, so that means I have to buy all new set of batteries to as backup. And those are actually coming. I believe they should be arriving here today. So basically, you just slide that into the side there. You can also put your SD card. I already have one in there. I'm sure you can't see that. And also to charge the battery just with the camera, you just plug that cord in right there. I highly suggest, if you don't have one already, they do have other ways of charging. This is from what I had from the 7. Basically, you just slide your batteries in there, you plug, put the cord right there, and it charges your battery that way. I prefer that method, so I did order that as well with my batteries. That, once again, should be coming today as well. So one of the things I liked about this camera that the GoPro Hero 7 does not have, for one, it's the horizon setting. Basically, you can set this that when you are doing any kind of live action shot or anything like that, it keeps an even horizon. No matter how you tilt your camera while you're using it, it will not go. You will not notice that tilt that much when you actually go back and watch your video. It'll just keep a flat horizon. You'll get a straight distance shot, which I think is great. Obviously, the stabilization has also improved on this, and you also can shoot in 5K. With a 7, it was only 4K, which I think will look a lot better for my videos as well. So, and also one of the other great things about this, they do have a screen on the front, but that's just on a 7, but that's just giving you detailed information of how long you've been recording or what mode you're in or anything. But with the GoPro Hero 9, they have a front screen, which will allow me, when I'm doing videos and I'm even talking to the camera or anything like that, I can actually see what is being recorded now, almost like you do with your phone now. And so I think that's going to be very helpful to me as well. So as I was saying, though, I look forward to sharing more of my videos. I'm going to take this out more on training runs and such, and give you a better idea of what I'm doing in my workouts, and just try to create better content for you to watch. So like I said, very excited about this. I'm going to take this out to the Leprechaun Chase 5-mile run that's on Saturday in Napanee, Indiana. Ironically, this race is the first real race that we've had in this area. There's been a couple over the summer, but for 2021, this is the first real race we've had in this area, and it was the last year before the shutdown, before COVID really spread and everything got shut down, including schools. I think schools were closed like 2 days later after the Leprechaun Chase last year. So it's kind of ironic that it is the last race we did in 2020, big race we did in 2020, and it's the first race back in 2021 for us. So I'm looking forward to it, looking forward to sharing that with you with the new GoPro Hero 9, and just sharing my experience with you on that race, and being back to in-person racing finally, in some form or another. It's going to be about 250 people there right now, so it's not a huge crowd, but it's something. So until next time, though, leave your comments below on if you run with a GoPro, if you have a GoPro, or if you have any questions about the GoPros. I'm not saying I'm an expert, but I can try to give you some sort of advice or anything that I can. I would love to share that with you as well. So until next time, enjoy your day and enjoy your run.